Anxiety and boredom. Season 2 of the Dogman Show. I do some personal bullshit. That previous episode got clipped, but we're here with part 2, just for you. We're talking about manners, we're talking about growing up. We're talking about a lot of things, but to get really back to where it is, rules to live by. A lot of people don't have, I guess, people they can trust, so they end up not listening to anybody and not learning from anyone. Or something along those lines. I'm not sure. It's different for every group of kids. It's covered so I don't get sued for showing the label. Or, any of that kind of stuff. You don't know what I'm doing. Confidence. But there's a lot of things like people say you shouldn't teach sex ed in school. It's up to the parents. And at the same time, parents are wildly uncomfortable talking to their kids about sex. Let me amend this. So I had to bring it back down to background levels. Yeah, we decided to do a musical lead in here. Just juice it back up a little. But for every bit of traditionalism and honor and debt to the past and learning and growing and standing on the shoulders of giants and all the things, all the acknowledgement of the people that came before us, however, there are a lot of negatives dealing with the people that came before you. Sometimes those people are not great. I mean, yes, God, give it up for the fucking parents that are on the ball and don't fuck their kids, But there is a lot, or fuck up their kids too. There's a lot of both. It's just like the horrible stories that you hear that I have heard, me personally, witnessed these people, and I am shocked to my fucking core. Because whatever traditionalism says that you have to do certain things, you have to care for your parents or listen to them, or you can't speak up against so-and-so, or, there's a lot of weird rules in different cultures. I'm not going to get down to the specifics because someone could claim I'm racist or jingoist or whatever, xenophobic. Pick a thing. But what I am is an anthropologist. I'm studying people and their behavior by experiencing it firsthand. Some of you net critics might want to try that sometime. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of places to be. places to go. If you don't have kids, you don't have to be trapped anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere or with anyone. People act like their relationships, like, oh, I broke up with her, she's so important, or I broke up with him, he's so important. Do you have kids? Do you have a home? Do you have anything like conjoined fucking items or property? You know, I probably thought I was gonna go somewhere weird, but yeah, no. Do you have anything that you own as like to say, like a pet or something awkward? You know. Other than that, you worry about it, because I've had relationships that I thought were really serious before I had like a real, real relationship, like lady, kid, apartment, like the whole fucking thing, like the adult thing. It was fucking amazing, or at least I thought it was. Yeah, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. That really lets you see relationships from the other side, like a real serious relationship, long term, like family relationship, where you're not going out and fucking around. You're just like making dinner for a lady and a kid, or a guy and a kid. Just, you're like, fuck. I used to do stuff. And then you think about it, like, oh yeah, that stuff sucked. I get that you can put up with a lot of bullshit, but there's a lot of people in a lot of bad relationships. There's a lot of people being mistreated because they want to live up to the expectations and the standards set for them as young people. Their formative years. And like I said, there's some people that don't get any of that, and they just don't listen to anyone, and yeah, that's an issue too. But yeah, your manners make the man, if you'll ask the Kingsman. But at the same time, being an asshole and handling shit is really satisfying too. Like, there's a reason that we left England, you know what I mean? There's a reason that everyone, Mexico rebelled. Everyone rebelled against somebody. Rebellion is cool, I suppose. No one wants to be controlled by this faceless, godless machine. But that's how these things go. So you're just looking and they're like, where's the spy bugs? What's going on? No. That was a joke, by the way, yeah. No. Being in a serious relationship is complicated. Being in anything less than that feels trivial now. And from Rick and Morty, Rick would call it the low stakes ass world. That is, anything, pre big commitment shit. I never understood how people can get so attached like that. I've gone through some serious breakups and whatever, but it was only after, having to deal with all that shit that I realized what that it means to be separated from another person. And some of it can be good, some of it can be awful. And then to also have, like life responsibilities that are shared, that really, will fuck with your freedom feelings. Where you can't just pack it up and go like, well, this is the difference between a relationship and a serious relationship. But yeah, my mind just kind of wanders back and forth between these topics. I've experienced a lot of stuff and a lot of people and their troubles, and I want to kick these soccer ball ideas around, you know. And also, I guess to anyone who's like dealing with problems that are in the similar vein but less than, you can just sort of clear the slate, because you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna break up, or I'm in a bad relationship and I want to end it, and you're like, oh, do you have kids together, do you have property together, are you married, any of those things? Yeah, like the serious stuff? No? Alright, bye. It's that easy. Your emotional attachment to a person, whatever, is one thing, but there's nothing stopping you from dumping a motherfucker. Man, cold. Guy, girl, whatever you're into, whatever your pronoun is. Hey, we're done. We had a good run. Nothing personal. I am just trying to move on. You know what I mean? It's whatever. There's always tears, and there's always like, what did I do? And a lot of people go to, it's not you, it's me. There's that kind of bullshit, or we're just growing apart, and then there's a million breakup lines you can puke out. But that leads me to my next point. After watching things in Hollywood disintegrate on TV, like there's a lot of cool shows that make themselves into garbage, and there's a lot of like interesting ideas that get remade and remade and remade until they become bullshit. Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson in Starsky and Hutch was a great run. That was a cool idea. I don't know about the Dukes of Hazzard. It was I liked it. I thought it was funny, but there's a lot of weirdness to it. Driving the General Lee around in Atlanta, it seemed weird. And they got Johnny Knoxville, to be, and then I forget who the other guy was. And Hot Girl number 867 to be the hot girl Daisy Duke. Yeah, another weird movie. I don't know. After you watch enough stuff, you start to see that they call them tropes now, patterns, and this is gonna be a zombie episode, and this is gonna be they're gonna. There's a will they, won't they, and there's the to be continued bullshit, and all these weird stilted like drama school terms, like the Chekhov gun, and I forget. There's a bunch of weird stuff like that. I don't remember all of them, but. For those of you playing the home game, the Chekhov gun is if you show a gun in the first act, it has to be used by the third act. It's a reference to Russian writer Anton Chekhov, if I'm not mistaken. Someone fact check me on that, whatever. But seeing as we're winding down to it, we need new stories. No more remakes, no more old ass TV shows made into new movies. We need new stuff. Give some new shit a chance. We need a renaissance of fucking film and entertainment. Mandalorian's cool, but it's still just riding on Star Wars is nuts. Let Jon Favreau do some real work. You know, I mean, he made those Iron Man movies rock. I'm going over ground I've covered before. Speaking of ground that we've covered before, anybody looking forward to the end of modern civilization as we know it? So, I'm usually apolitical, but it's being barked around every corner. There might be a nuclear war coming. That's pretty fucking insane. I mean, does anybody else want to be disintegrated into their basic atomic components and, be burned into a shadow on the wall? Hiroshima style, Nagasaki style? I mean, we're kind of a small target, whatever, but we are still technically within the realm of like a shipping hub and whatever. So, we might get nuked. That's some rough shit. That is rough shit. So, that being said, if the nukes and everything and the dudes in Russia or wherever, whoever's fighting whoever, I barely keep up with it. I heard nukes and started laughing because it reminded me of fucking Watchmen, like 80s shit. 99 Luft balloons. That doomsday clock is going to start reaching towards midnight again. Midnight meaning total destruction for the human race. So, if there's even a chance that we'll all be turned into radioactive dust and or poisoned to death, why not figure out some shit pretty quickly? If there's someone you've been waiting to ask out, if there's some shit that you've been waiting to work out, if there's some things that you in your life that you feel like aren't comfortable, if there's someone in your life that's wasting your time or your energy, if you're trying to grow or change as a person, but you're worried about what the side effects it will have on your life are going to be, well, I mean, stop being a pussy. We could all just be burned into a wall tomorrow, so, I mean, at least give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it fucks up and goes wrong, you look silly. At least you're not atomic vapor. You know? Kaboom. What do you say to something like that? The world might end? Well, fuck. There goes my run for nerd president. But, no matter what, the hearts and the minds of the people are always first and foremost, because, I mean, just like every other doomsday prophecy, the Mayan calendar, Y2K, 2012, oh, what the hell, there was, There's a bunch of them. I literally have forgotten all of them. There's some Halley's Comet thing. Where all those dudes killed themselves wearing Nikes and sweet ass tracksuits. Heaven's Gate and others. But it's dog shit. I mean, yeah, don't get caught in apocalypse fever. Like, scientifically that we have about 50 million years before the sun engulfs the inner solar system. If the sun, our star, is going to expand from its current size out, and it's going to eat Mercury, Venus, Earth, and I think possibly Mars. I forget. But I mean, that's your great grandson or something like that, granddaughter, whatever, schlim, whatever the pronouns are in the future. And by that time, who knows what the fuck we'll have space travel wise. Elon Musk's company will finally have warp gate technology, or Jeff Bezos will have some kind of like cryo thing to launch us out into the void. Fingers crossed, I'm gonna do some Fallout shit on an alien world. Or we'll do the Avatar program, where you get to put your brain into Aang or Katara. I want to be Sokka. I want to plug my brain in Matrix style, and I get to be Sokka for like, I don't know, however many quarters an hour gets me, or how many hours the quarter gets me. I love that boomerang shit from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, I had to mention Avatar or Naruto. In fact, a VR fighting game where you get to play as the Naruto people, or oh man, that's metal. These are Rasengan. Put the Rasengan or the Chidori, or again, that would be pretty badass. I don't know why VR fighting games hasn't taken off more. Maybe because like a lot of people who play video games are squishy and not good at actual like moving and fighting. Yeah, speaking of rules to live by and stuff like that, brevity is the soul of wit. Keep it brief, keep it simple, and I think that's it. This has been the Dogman Show. If you want more, maybe we'll give you some more. Bye now.